next to the stage, local celebrity, Nate Mitchell.
Ow!
Yes! All right. Luke Fields, everybody. I wasn't really sure if this comedy thing was going to take off here at the Caledonia, but I'd say that Luke's only about 4 dozen Krispy Kremes away from being the new Pete McBrayer. Actually, make that 3 dozen Krispy Kremes. Anyway, this might be a little too towny, but Luke Fields looks to me like it's like the grisly end product of Jason Trahan getting raped in the grill bathroom by Erica Lindsay. And I'm sorry if you don't know who one or both of those people are, but it's true. I mean, he's got Jason's face and like Eric's like neck flap mullet thing, and you know, some of us actually have like perfectly legitimate reasons for covering up the back of our necks and choose not to because we don't want to look like fucking assholes. Luke Fields is actually not really one of my favorite people here in Athens, Georgia, and I'll actually tell you why. Summer of 2008, I moved to Atlanta. I lived with my girlfriend, and then we broke up, and then May of 2009, I came back to Athens, and I needed a job, and I applied at the Grit, and after 6 weeks of being bounced from one person to another, and, you know, chaos, I just, you know, came down, you know, I was persistent, and came down to a, you know, a manager's meeting where they needed consensus, and Luke Fields decided not to hire me.
Aww.
I know, me, lovable Nate Mitchell. So, you know, that's, you know, I got, you know, it was fine. It turned out fine because like, I got hired into Siri Thai Cuisine. I've been a server there for like over a year, and yeah, everything worked out. And you know, looking back, I don't even know why I wanted to work in an incestuous, backstabbing gossip mill in the first place. And, so, you know, I just wish I could take a time machine, you know, back to the delivery room where baby Luke is being pushed out from between his mother's legs, and I pick him up out of the canal of life, and he's in my hands, and he's opening his tiny mouth to fill his infant lungs with their first breath of oxygen, and is instantly stifled by my erect penis. And I push through his soft palate to the space between his temporal lobes until I finally penetrate through the skin, the pulsating divot located at the top of his head, this still unformed skull, and I clamp down with all my might, and I give my veiny, engorged member 4 or 5 slow, deliberate strokes, and then blow my stringy, hate-filled ejaculate all over his mother's face, and then bring my boot heel down, smashing all of her teeth instantly, and then pick up the remains of her newborn son and shove the bloody, broken mess back into her distended vagina, and then clamp the labia shut with a carpet stapler, leaving just enough room to reach inside, pull out the umbilical cord, and stretch it real tight, and play a 25-minute medley of Primus songs, culminating with the bass solo of You Can Call Me Al. So, now that I got get that off my chest. That's some jokes. So, my girlfriend, she won't give me the anal sex. I mean, I've been gradually wearing her down to the point where now I can kind of sneak in the tip of my dick. A move that I like to call the semicolon. And a lot of guys wouldn't be satisfied with just the tip of their dick, but, I've always been the kind of guy that sees the ass as half full. I wouldn't even be so fixated on the ass. Put my dick in it. If she wasn't so, just adamant about me wearing a condom when I go in the traditional route. It's just gotten to the point where we're at, it's like playing this condom chicken, where she's driving the car that's marked, I don't want to go on birth control and mess up my body with hormones and chemicals. And I'm driving the car marked, woman, we've been together for 7 months and my penis still has no idea what the inside of your vagina feels like. And she wants me to get tested, and it's not like I'm drip, drip, dripping and puss, puss, puss in here. It's like I give her vagina the benefit of the doubt. I give it the token once over, like my parents would inspect a bag of Halloween candy. It's like, there's no running sores or pustules, no razor blades. All right, we're good to go. But she doesn't see it that way. She wants me to get tested. And I was like, it sounds like a good idea, but the last girl I was with, I asked the same thing, and I got tested, and the results came back negative. But I'm just the kind of guy that, likes to follow up every negative with a positive. And it's like, this just makes me wear the condom. She's paranoid about getting pregnant. I don't want her to get pregnant either. It's like, as liberal as I am, I don't believe in abortion clinics. All right? At least not as much as I believe in liberally punching a woman in the stomach until she miscarries. Vaginas are weird. I've only deflowered one virgin in my life, and I like to think of it as one count of breaking and entering. Thank you. One thing I don't understand is why we have to have the hymen? Why hasn't the hymen been phased out by evolution?
Yeah.
Why? Exactly. Why do we need this little flap of skin inside that just ensures that the first sexual experience is going to be bloody and painful? There's no point. Why does the vagina need a freshness seal? I could see if it was filled with delicious honey roasted peanuts, but it's not. A lot of guys are weird about having sex with a girl when she's bleeding. I'm not one of them. I get grossed out when she's on her period, but when it's just a stab wound or a minor laceration, I don't see the problem. Another thing that's been bugging me is lately it's just the vagina been a little on the dry side, and at first I was what? And then but it's a common thing. It's just easily remedied, but just get tube of KY jelly. You're at Walgreens, you see the KY, buy the KY jelly. It's easy fix. Another thing I've found that works really well for that is consent. I realize my set tonight has been a little vagina-centric, and to offset that, I want to share with you some nicknames for my penis. First one I came up with sorry, I didn't catch that.
Imaginary.
one I came up with is greatness, because a lot of people have had greatness thrust upon them. I also like to call it the garden, because you can plant tulips there. Most recent one is one a girlfriend came up with, and Wiener Herzog. Isn't that cute? I like that. All right. Well, I don't want to take up too much time, but I want to close with the second hackiest thing that I could think of. The first was going to be just talking about TV commercials, but I don't want to step on Andy Sanford's toes. So I thought that I'd close with a Christmas song parody. And this is going out to all the World War II historians in the audience, and it's going to be on my upcoming album, White Christmas. So, here we go. Hitler's speech, are you listening? Minorities won't be existing unless we behave now that we're all enslaved, walking in a Wehrmacht wonderland. Gone away is the Kaiser, but the Fuhrer is an early riser. A fascist decree for a new Germany, walking in a Wehrmacht wonderland. In the winter we can build a Gestapo snowman. We can pretend the shirt he wears is brown. He said, "Are you Aryan?" And we said, "No, man." And now we're on a boxcar to Dachau. An empire will acquire, throw some Jews on the fire. Our Nazi campaign overtakes the mongrels we've slain, walking in a Wehrmacht wonderland. In the ghetto we can build a snowman. We can pretend that he's gagged and bound. We'll have fun interrogating Mr. Snowman. Then we'll throw him in a lake and watch him drown. Swastikas are saluted. Your bloodline is polluted. It's cold and it's damp. Let's concentrate on the camp. Walking in a Wehrmacht wonderland. Walking in a Wehrmacht wonderland. Walking in a Wehrmacht wonderland. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Kristallnacht. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's very, very true. Someone asked me, should we hire Nate Mitchell? And I said, I heard he was kind of a shitty service industry worker, and now there's a price on my head. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to make it. It's funny when, like, the best and worst thing that's ever happened to you happen simultaneously, and you're just this weird internal, like, strange dichotomy of feelings. Anyway, are you guys ready for your headliner? Yeah! Yes! Alright, next to the stage, and last to the stage, a man I find very funny. He's a member of the Beards of Comedy Tour, and he's awesome. Slight acquaintance of mine, Andy Sanford.